Hello, YouTube. It's the Utopian Buddha. Just finished a meditation at the Yogaville Meditation Complex. I feel very good. I'm in a very joyful, peaceful state right now. So I figured I would just talk from this state of joy. I guess that's how it works or something. Like it's not really what you say; it's like where you say it from, right? Like the energy that you imbue into your words, right? You can say words like joy, love, and they matter because they have this meaning, right? And this meaning, when another person hears the word joy and love, it unleashes that the meaning of that word entering their ears and then like interacting with their brain somehow, and then consciousness interacts with that. So the word joy, when it like passes from me to you, it's not just the word, it's also the feeling and the experience that's transmitting between us. But anyway, what else was I thinking about? I was thinking about like how this idea of heaven, right? There's some kind of reality, right? Like I don't know if God exists in heaven. I think God is heaven, right? There's a difference between those two concepts, right? God is heaven, right? Like heaven is God. Not There's no difference between heaven and God, right? There's no difference, but it's not like God's just chilling inside heaven and heaven is just like kind of this place. I think heaven is this kind of like dimension of consciousness. I think, I'm not 100% sure. I don't know exactly how all the mechanics work. I'm just trying to figure it out like the next guy. But like whenever I'm in deep meditation or when I'm like feeling like, universal love and my heart's expanding and like I want to help the world or whatever, it's a heavenly state of consciousness, right? And I feel very connected to God, whatever God is. You don't have to use that word if you don't want to. You could call it the universe or energy or whatever, right? It's just like what I was saying earlier. Like the word God is just is a. It's not like a. It's a reality, right? That's just a word that I'm trying to convey something very deep in that word to you, right? Like some experiential. I don't know. And then what else was I gonna say? It's a nice day, guys. There's some sunshine. There's the sun. So what else was I gonna say? So heaven. So God is heaven, and it's this transcendental state of consciousness, right? And then somehow through meditation and like resting in the stillness of the eternal moment, um, it's you tap into that heavenly state of consciousness. So we're like this we are in between, right? We are in between heaven and earth. We are in between light and dark. And the purpose of existence, and I made an earlier video where I was like, the only purpose of existence is infinite bliss and eternal happiness. I mean, that was like a super simplification, right? Like it's not the only purpose of existence. Another purpose of existence is to like help people. Another purpose of existence is to eat good food and share good food with other people. Another purpose of existence is to party and listen to music and go to concerts and watch light shows. So there's all kinds of purposes to existence. So yeah, I guess like by tapping into that state of consciousness, you're able to like, but the thing is, like, for most people, they don't get it, right? Like they all, I mean, fine, it's cool to go to a music concert with laser light shows and be tripping on all kinds of crazy drugs. It's cool, man. I'm not denying the coolness of that. It's very cool, man. People like being cool. There's something about being cool. But that's not the point. Most people miss it, right? Like the inside job is what really matters. The joy and love come from the inside out. It's not outside in, right? So 4 minutes, something about heaven on earth. And I think so, tapping into that infinitely positive energy source of existence, you become this okay, so here's another thing. So God is infinite love, right? Infinite joy, infinite bliss. But we're finite. I am finite. I'm in this body, or I don't know what I am, but I guess this body is definitely finite. And yeah, so I mean, there's something finite going on. There's something infinite going on with me, but there's also something finite going on within me. So the point of existence is to like one of the points of existence is to open yourself up to this God channel. I don't know, that's a good word, right? The God channel. And just open yourself up. Take a deep breath. Yeah, it feels good, man. It feels good. And the more love and bliss that you can channel from God, like God can will pump you into infinite bliss. Will pump you infinite love through you, but God can't pump infinite love through just me. It takes the whole human race, really, like 8 billion humans to be pumping the bliss for this world to transform. Maybe not 8 billion humans. We could probably do it with a billion or a couple million. Probably closer to a billion, but we need to pump use the infinite energy of God into our finite souls and blowing up through our energy field of our bodies and pump that energy. You just got to keep pumping it. And if you keep doing it, the universe will work out. The history will end. We will save the world if you want to save the world. I mean, what does saving the world mean? Saving the world has this connotation to it, right? Like you're trying to get somewhere or do something. That's not the point. That's not how you save the world. Creating heaven on earth isn't a goal. Heaven on earth is here right now. That's the paradox. You don't want to go to heaven on earth. You want to be heaven on earth right now. And you want to party. And don't worry about like all the problems. Just party and have a good time. And as the problems like present themselves to you, as the challenges, we don't have to call them problems, as the challenges present themselves to you, you'll be in a state of love and joy and bliss. So you'll be able to better be able to deal with those situations.